Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Journeyman Project 3 Legacy of Time. I had a brain fart there for a second and couldn't remember the name of the game, but that's what we're gonna play. Please do let me know if the sound is alright, because I had to mess around with it some, because it didn't work as I wanted it to, and now it's all this. But I think I got it working to the levels we had it last time. So the important thing is that you can hear, first of all, the game. Music not so much, but maybe when Arthur speaks or anybody else speaks. And of course, me, which isn't as important, but still, I like to be heard every once in a while. Okay, so what did we do last time? We finally got the medallion here, this golden one. I'm gonna give everybody a seizure by going into this, which gets us into the temple, I believe. I hope we finally got it all fixed up. The last time we tried, he just threw it into the water without so much as a how do you do or where did you get that? That's nice craft. So, yeah. Let's try and go back to the temple and see if we finally get access. Should I be going as this guy, the captain from the ship? Or should I go as this lady and show him that I really got the medallion? Because I think last time, when he threw it into the water, we were her. I don't recall her name, but that's alright.
Ah, back again I see. Where to this time?
Give me a second, I'm just gonna adjust the volume a tiny little bit. Okay, oh right, yeah, I think this says temple.
The temple.
I can take you there for 10 drachmae.
I couldn't read it last time and I can't read it today. I'm just hoping we won't have to read that, or be able to read that too much. Okay, we get no stories from the barrier here. So I'm just gonna skip.
Here we are. Oh, watch your step now, huh?
Okay. So far, so good. Maybe I should save it here. Okay, dude. I got something for you.
Your medallion, citizen?
I think this says give medallion.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Return to your ferry, I will let you through.
Nice progress, everybody, and that's right in the first 5 minutes, within the first 5 minutes of starting the stream. That's how things should go, everybody. So this opens now? I guess we'll find out. Dude, we gotta go.
Okay, the lock is draining. Let's go now.
Pretty advanced tech. Okay, they cut the cutscene here. And here we are. Awesome. Why does this skip? Is that how it is? I'm not doing anything.
Atlantis has been history's greatest mystery. There have been hundreds of theories throughout time, placing the resting place of the lost continent at the Mediterranean, the Arctic, Central Asia, South America, San Leandro, Winnemucca, north of the Pecos, Lake Titicaca, Sun, Fire.
He put himself to sleep. And everybody else in the process. Okay, this guy looks kind of concerned. He's not playing his flute. Is he not allowed up here? Maybe as the ferryman he gets some sort of privilege to at least ferry people here, but not to enter the premises himself. Couldn't we have just jumped down? If you recall, we started up on one of those windmills here. Couldn't we have just jumped down from one of those thingamabobs here onto the wall, which we did, and then into the water and swim over here? That would have saved us a lot of trouble. Sails. That's what I meant to say. It's a sail.
Think they have dollar slot machines here?
I don't think so, Arthur. But thank you for asking that. Okay, what is that thing? We can't step forward. Let's go over here for a second. Huh. Okay. Interesting. The water comes down here. I guess it drains into the drainage system, which we saw in the windmiller's windmill. Should I be here? Oh crap. Should I do this? I think I should save. Let's be cautious about this. Okay. We have all sorts of stuff here. I have these two containers here. A bowl and an amphora or whatever it's called. And they are filled with olive oil. So what's happening? What's going on? I see a little hook thing there. Can I use my stick to close that off? I think I shall try. Okay. So we should have access to the inner temple from the miller's place now, because all this is drained. Or can I just go down here? No. What is that thing? Why would I use that? Valuable piece of silk cloth that was undoubtedly exported by the master weavers of Asia. A silk scarf. Maybe I need to use it at some point. Simple container capable of holding a measured volume of fluid. Currently holds olive oil. I mean, there must be some use to this. Right? Why would I be able to fill it? Oh, wait a second. I see there are two things here. Maybe I can... Huh. Well, that's interesting. Or maybe... Nope.
Yes, well, you see, I killed all those bulls with my bare hands. But that chicken, oh, goodness gracious, he nearly beat me to death. But who's cackling out of the side of their beak, hmm? Not Foghorn.
Ew. If that's what healing water did to a chicken.
Is that supposed to be a chicken?
Because the bull symbol holds a special religious significance, I would say that the people within this temple regard that donut-shaped copper receptacle with some reverence. It may be meant to contain something sacred.
And yea, when the acolyte looked up in awe, he saw the great cows of legend looking back at him approvingly, as if they were saying, "Moo."
I do not get a lot of these references.
2 words, Gage. Spongiform encephalitis. I believe the artisans of this temple fell prey to mad cow disease.
Well, that's always a possibility. So this, I take it as holy water. So should I fill my 2 bowls with holy water? We just saved. I'm just gonna try, right? Let's just save again. Now I've got some sort of weird mixture of oil and water. The pitcher is currently holding healing water. Okay. I don't think that was the right thing. Right? Because if you're gonna wash yourself with the water, it would come in a bowl, I think, instead of a pitcher. Maybe I should reload and fill this with healing water. Let's do that. Open game. Don't save. Okay. Ooh, I think I could give that to the beggar? Huh. I'd like to try. Okay, well, the water isn't flowing anymore. I think we've done everything we could here. Well, Arthur still has the lamp thing here, so does that mean I missed something? It might be the case. But this means spoiler. I'm gonna click once.
Well, now that you stopped the flow of water, let's head back to the windmill and get into that secret passage. The windmill keeper said that the passage leads to an inner temple area.
Okay, well, that was what I was gonna do anyway. So there was no spoiler here. That's good. Seems like my brain's working today. That's a nice change of pace. Alright, dude. Let's go.
Where can I take you now?
Like how he's afraid to be around here. We want to go to the wind... Is that the windmill? I can't read that. Let's hope it's the windmill. No. I want to go to the dock. And talk to the beggar.
The dock.
That'll be 10 dromoi.
Okay. Good to see the farrier and be his jolly old self. Playing the flute and whatnot.
Many huge terracotta pots like those pithoi were uncovered in the excavation of Knossos, the Minoan capital on Crete. Many of them ranged up to 9 feet tall and 6 feet in
I
diameter.
think we heard that already.
It's amazing they could turn pots that large, let alone fire them. All those handles were to distribute the weight over multiple ropes when they moved them. Looks like Padros left to fulfill his part of the underground's plan. And it also looks like he left his bowl.
Mm-hmm. Trace levels of copper indicate that this worn wooden container has been used as a receptacle to hold Atlantean coins. That's great deduction from copper trace levels. The bowl is currently empty. Well, should I be going back and fill this with something? I'm sure we need to. I don't know. We'll find out. So the beggar is gone. I'm gonna turn into the beggar and see if the ship captain's here. But I do believe that Everything's going down now, sooner or later. We set things in motions we know nothing about. Hey, dude.
What now?
I don't know what that says.
Looks like nasty weather.
Yes. It may even rain. So you are my contact then?
Well, we heard that too.
Looks like nasty weather.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
I must go now.
Very well then.
You're not the most eloquent of conversationalists, I must say. But neither am I, so who am I to judge? But then again, I should know if I'm not. Alright, let's get over there. Don't fall into the water. Don't think our chameleon suit is made for swimming. So now we want to go back to the windmill. Maybe not as this guy. As the boat captain. Right, dude. Take me to the windmill.
Ah, where to now, huh?
The windmill.
Good.
That will be 10 dromoi.
There's definitely something wrong with the text, but if that's the biggest of our worries, I think we're good. We'll skip again, if the dude doesn't talk to us. Nope. Looks like we're all good. Let's go up. Is the windmill guy back downstairs, or... Oh, crap. Didn't want to go there. Stay. Okay, yeah, the dude is still up there, that's good. Which means we can fiddle around with his things here. And I do like to fiddle. What? Oh. I forgot to attach this thing. Okay. So hopefully now the passage is drained. We can get to the temple. I will save here. Let's go down.
Nice work, Gage. Now that we've dammed that river, we can get into the secret passage. After you. Gage, any second they're gonna turn that water back on and, well, to cut to the chase, this suit can only be dry cleaned.
Told you it wasn't waterproof. Okay. What are we doing? Let's take a look around. What?
That dais structure in the room's center shows some stunning craftsmanship. This chamber must be sacred since the dais is covered with ornamental bullheads.
I think we are beneath the temple now. This looks like the structure where we let out the healing water before. The temple central. Okay, we can just step over the gap here. That's a good thing. So let's find those ladders. Oh, crap. Did not mean to do that. No. System's a bit wonky with where you click and where you go to look around, and I biffed everybody. That doesn't matter. We're going right back, and I can't skip this. Maybe I shouldn't have. No, we can't. Good. Let's go up here, as if nothing happened.
If you ask me, and I suppose you just did, the mural is depicting the ceremony that the olive oil woman spoke of.
Yes.
She told us that the Gaelith floats up on a column of water and imbues the water with healing properties during the initiation rite for the Templars. The pyramid object in the mural might be the Gaelith.
Okay, that's... I figured as much.